Teaching can be incredibly rewarding, but it can also burn you out if you're not careful. How do the best educators keep their passion alive from the first bell to the last? In this video, I'm sharing proven strategies to stay energized, motivated, and connected to why you teach, no matter how challenging the year gets. If you're ready to prevent burnout and keep your passion for teaching strong, this video is for you. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on maintaining your energy, your enthusiasm, and your impact as an educator. Let's jump in. 10. Prioritize self-care. One of the first steps in preventing burnout is recognizing that self-care isn't optional, it's essential. Teaching is a high-stress profession, and without taking care of your own physical, mental, and emotional health, you won't be able to give your best to your students. Start by identifying your self-care needs and making them a priority. This could include regular exercise, healthy eating, meditation, getting enough sleep, and engaging in activities that bring you joy outside of the classroom. Even small moments of self-care, like taking a walk during lunch or reading a book for pleasure, can help recharge your energy. 9. Set boundaries and learn to say no. A big contributor to burnout is taking on too much. As a teacher, it's easy to feel like you need to say yes to every extra project, committee, or task that comes your way. But overcommitting can quickly lead to overwhelm and exhaustion. One of the most important skills you can develop is the ability to set boundaries and learn to say no. It's okay to decline additional responsibilities that will stretch you too thin or interfere with your ability to focus on your students and your own well-being. 8. Stay connected with your why. Every teacher has a reason they got into education, whether it's to make a difference, to inspire students, or to share a love for a subject. That why is the heart of your teaching passion. However, in the hustle and bustle of the school year, it's easy to lose sight of it. To avoid burnout, you need to stay connected to your why. Regularly remind yourself of the impact you're making in your students' lives. Reflect on the moments that remind you why you became a teacher in the first place. Keep a journal where you note moments of success, breakthroughs with students, or positive feedback from parents and peers. When you focus on the bigger picture and the purpose behind your work, it becomes easier to push through the tough days. Your why will help you stay passionate and motivated, no matter what challenges arise. 7. Foster a supportive community. Teaching can be isolating, especially when you feel like you're doing everything alone. One of the most powerful ways to prevent burnout is to foster a supportive community of colleagues and peers who understand what you're going through. Create a network of people you can turn to for advice, encouragement, and understanding. This could include fellow teachers, school counselors, administrators, or even friends outside of the education world. Whether it's a quick chat during lunch or a monthly meeting to share tips and challenges, having a support system can make all the difference in staying energized. 6. Focus on student success, not perfection. Teaching is a dynamic and unpredictable job. There will be days when things don't go according to plan, when students don't get it the first time, or when you feel like you're falling short. It's easy to get caught up in the pressure to be perfect, but this mindset can lead to burnout. Instead, shift your focus to student success, not perfection. Recognize that growth happens in many forms, and sometimes success isn't about having the perfect lesson or the ideal classroom environment. Success is about progress, whether it's a student who finally understands a concept or a small improvement in behavior. 5. Incorporate fun and creativity. The routine of lesson plans, grading, and meetings can become monotonous, but that doesn't mean teaching has to be boring. One way to stay passionate about your work is by incorporating fun and creativity into your classroom. Find ways to inject energy and excitement into your lessons. Use games, interactive activities, or real-world connections to make learning engaging. When you see your students excited and energized by what they're learning, you'll be reminded of why teaching is such a fulfilling profession. Creativity isn't just for your students, it's for you too. Be open to trying new teaching methods or adding personal touches to your classroom setup. 4. Take breaks, but one of the most important self-care practices is simply taking breaks and time off. Teaching can be mentally and physically exhausting, and if you don't give yourself the time to rest and reset, burnout is almost inevitable. Whether it's a 10-minute break between lessons or a longer vacation during school breaks, taking time to unplug is essential. During these breaks, make sure you truly disconnect from work. Don't check emails, don't grade papers, and don't think about the next big project. Allow yourself to relax, recharge, and enjoy time for yourself. 3. Embrace the power of reflection. Reflection is one of the most powerful tools in preventing burnout. At the end of each week, take time to reflect on your successes, challenges, and personal growth. This practice allows you to process your experiences and find meaning in your work. Ask yourself questions like, what went well this week? What could I improve? How did I feel at the end of the week? This reflection helps you focus on what you've accomplished, not just what still needs to be done. It also allows you to identify areas where you may be getting overwhelmed and make changes before burnout sets in. 2. Celebrate small wins. In teaching, big victories don't always happen every day, but that doesn't mean progress isn't being made. One of the best ways to avoid burnout is by celebrating small wins along the way. Take time to acknowledge your students' achievements, even the little ones. Whether it's a student who improved a grade, mastered a difficult skill, or simply showed up with a positive attitude. Celebrate your own accomplishments too. Whether it's surviving a challenging week or trying a new teaching method, those small victories deserve recognition. 1. Stay committed to lifelong learning. Finally, the most powerful way to keep your passion alive is by staying committed to lifelong learning. The world of education is constantly evolving, and as a teacher, it's essential to keep up with new ideas, methods, and technologies. Engage in professional development, attend conferences, read books, or connect with other educators online. By continuously growing as a teacher, you'll remain inspired and motivated. Lifelong learning not only helps you improve your practice, but also keeps you excited about the future of education. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.